Sanvanani, hi, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Green Pastures Coaching. And my name is Tohfat Apani. I help couples rebuild, restore, renew their challenged and broken marriages. Videos I like this are mainly for couples who are almost on the verge of divorce. We want to prevent divorce. We want to prevent separation. And let's come together, man. Let's solve. Let's be happy. Let's be at peace. Let's live in happy families and peaceful families. I think that's the main purpose of why I do these videos. And so today I'm seated with my one and only partner. I think please introduce yourself, Miss.
All right, cool. Hi everyone. I am Mr. Tab. Linda, I'm seated with my my Proverbs 31 woman. Yeah.
Oh, no, fucking pressure.
My Proverbs 31.
I was attending the Makoting who was working, but someday I'll talk about the lessons learned from Makoting.
Yeah, that's I want to hear.
I want to laugh at a lot of things that Matima was saying.
Yeah.
But it were quite funny. Truth, and there are certain things I disagreed, but there are other things that definitely she was on point. That's one.
Yeah.
But anyway, she did say filter, take what is for you, take what is not, leave what is not for you. Anyways, so I think you must introduce the topic for today.
Okay.
But before we can introduce the topic for today, remember to subscribe to my channel, support our channel. As one of guys wants to grow in life. I don't think there's anyone who does Dilo for the sake of doing it. However, and also looking at the rate, you must always find a way, make a plan, do something, right?
Yeah.
But to support us, kindly do subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the channel. So, introduce the topic for today.
All right, Bona. Batilich Babuhi, Green Pastures. So today we'll be talking about something very, very sensitive, I believe, right? The power of the tongue, right? Maka alilimi. And the question that we're asking you is, your tongue, is it a tongue that builds or is it a tongue that destroys? That's the long and short of what we'll be talking about today.
I love that. On the comment section, right below, please rate. So from 0 until 10. So level 10 meaning that you communicate very well, you speak positively to your partner. Basically, you know how to communicate. The tone of your voice, how you structure your words, the use of words that you use, right? And below then, going down to 0 is whether you are the individual who likes to criticize and always speak negatively to your partner. Basically rate from 0 until 10, and let us know on the comment section where do you fall under. Yes, because I am a relationship and marriage coach, so towards the end we've got a task or an activity that what you can do in order to improve how you communicate. So like Mr. Tep said, today's topic is the power of the tongue. Does your tongue build or does your tongue destroy? Why this topic? What inspired this topic?
Well, you know what inspired this topic? Yeah. It was Sunday, I was relaxing, and like I said, man, it was when Modimu Hakrita Lefats, use the power of the word, let there be light, and it was so. Let there be, and then do not expert, right? Not right? Your tongue, okay, this right? It's a tongue.
No, I took it out. I did.
Did you? Yeah, you did. Yes. I can go.
Okay.
No. Okay. So that tongue that you use, Pujisho, how married or not married or about to be married, there's this thing that we're not perfect, right? But basadi or young, but whole mamang, but wives, differently. So that what inspired this topic is that kind of discussion as to about what they received from the receiving point from their specific other, significant other, significant other, right? And then so and because of they use the tool, the power of the tongue. That's what inspired it actually.
Okay. And maybe let's rate and then we'll continue the conversation.
Alright, cool.
So how would you rate yourself?
Right, I'm gonna rate myself and then you'll rate yourself as one.
Yeah.
And then I think it would be best if you agree that I deserve that rating that I'm saying and vice versa.
I'll decide.
You'll decide. You know who like a zero kabu. I'm kidding. So if I had to rate my tongue, I'd give myself a 7.5.
Okay.
Okay, let's just say 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you would rate your tongue.
My tongue, I think I'll give myself a 7. What's that?
Okay. Alright.
I'll rate myself a 7. I can not 10, but 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Kamu ko na ne. Kamu ke ligang ka hona kere ki communicate ali
Getting.
ka hona le motho wa ka. I definitely give myself a 7.
Okay.
But then the recipient would tell whether she agrees with the 7 or not. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you a 9.
9.
I'll definitely give you a 9. Yeah, I'll definitely give you a 9 in terms of how you communicate.
Can I ask you why?
The thing is, I was gonna add other things. I was gonna reduce it to something else. I was like, okay, actually, it's not related to how you communicate.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I'll give you a little 8.5.
What are you doing? No,
now that I'm thinking about it,
maybe
we're
we should-
8.5.
No, maybe we should end this recording because by the time it failed, it will go 1.5.
Yeah, I'll give you an 8.
Yeah,
8.5.
Can I ask you why?
I think and I'm gonna be like honest. I think it's that you communicate.
Yeah.
Meaning, and again, the tone of voice.
Yeah.
We are talking about how assertive you are, how you are, right? The use of words. Yes, maybe there are instances more with a bit of strictness and firm, but it's the response to the other person. I say if it but I think now you will keep it and it creates certain traumas more.
Right.
So that's why I give you an 8.5, 9 out of 10.
8. I love the 8.
Yeah. I think you're a good communicator.
Oh, thank you so much. I am a great communicator. So, Banda, if you want to get an 8 like me,
speak to Mr. Tab.
Speak to Mr. Tab, and I'll take you through 2 messages. This tab.
Yeah.
Right, madam. Then let's hear your rating. How did you rate your level of?
Why did you say 7 out of 10?
Goma.
When for yourself?
Oh, I think the reason why I gave myself a 7.5, or let's just say 7, right? It was because of I'm talking about the things that I know that I kind of said, not kind of, I said it, right? And is it up or can you stand? And when you responded to what I have communicated using this tongue about it, as a recipient of your response, right? Although you did not communicate it, right? No, or whatever that my tongue has uttered to you did not sit well. Even though you did not communicate it or verbalize it, right?
Actually. No, but I'm still on the 8.5. I'm still on the 8. It's just 10% of it. But I think 90% of the time you do communicate well.
That's why I
from the recipient.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so if I were to rate myself.
No.
Already.
No.
I would rate myself.
After.
You have 6.5 going to 7. I think I do have a lot of I have the improvements. So, but 6.5 going to 7. I think that's how I would rate myself.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why 7?
Because that's why I like in terms of how I mentioned. I know there are a lot of parts of me that I need to learn how to communicate. At times I'm very loud. I can come off as aggressive at times, especially maybe when I discuss a deal. And then of course it's about also how you communicate, the tone of voice, the use of words. But I know I've never said something like to swear and to say no and affirm into MB. No, I do not do that. I definitely don't do that. So that's why I give myself a 7 out of 10. Yeah, but I think there are ways I can. Of course, I think how I am rating myself is also rating. I'm also rating due to knowing how you communicate. And meaning, if I can get to that, that's always been my thing, to say, if I can communicate like Mr. Tab. Mr. Tab is a salesperson, guys. Shem! Anka rekisa ntho no. Utse ba ke ntho e tholang next year. Mo bona go next year and when thinking uzo patient mara. Oh, patient, but besides that, I think you're a great communicator, and every time I was like, oh, if there's something I want to improve, it's the way I communicate.
I've always said that, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how would you rate me?
Do you want me to say it live on TV here?
Yeah. I'm not scared. Now I'm very self-aware, and I know if I have to improve something, I can improve it. Never busy Russian.
But I'll definitely give you. I was going to go for the 7.5 that I have as well. Yeah, when at least we went 6 point something lower.
Mr. Top, you're very dishonest.
No, I'm honest. I'm honest.
You are very dishonest.
No. I go haneja how will I can.
Okay.
No, it's not haneja. You see, these are the tongues that I'm talking about. You are not using your tongue well because you are going against my will. Nike, you go for 6.5. No man, 7.5. Right? You don't go to why. Ushimisha limela hapo both. Right? Kona. Most of the time. Right? The 2.5 issue is 2.5 issue. Now, it's the only thing that you need to work on in terms of, and the fact I love the fact that you stated them now. You're not allowed.
Kushibilega is just so you know. Okay, explain.
Right. You've explained it, the loudness, and sometimes you just use that word, and I understand that it does not come from the space of hold to hurt, right? But you would say that word, or something, and yeah.
What word? What word would I have used?
I want to. I saw Rohana, man.
No, I don't swear, Bill.
You don't swear. You don't swear. You don't swear. Yeah, but I'm just saying that just something of that sort, yeah.
You have to explain to me so that I know what is the word or formation.
Let me just give you a typical example. As your partner, you just say, I know that you are crazy.
I've never used the word crazy.
Oh.
No.
It's crazy, right?
I don't think I've said that, but okay. Anyway, that's fine. Can we park this now so we can move forward? So you always complain about how we communicate, right? But I think another thing is that us women have an issue with is that every time when we ask how do you want us to communicate, we never actually get the right answer to that problem. So how do you want us? We understand you don't want us to shout. We understand you don't want us to now treat you like Rebana, Baluna. How I treat Valencia, for example, how I shouted Valencia, I shouldn't shout at you like that. So how would you want us to communicate with you?
The best way to communicate with us, right? Yes, we need it to be performed in a very dignified or respectful way, right? Let me just give you a quick, maybe 2 scenarios, right? Perhaps maybe from an experience of my lifetime, right? I do something isn't right. It's either go well, it's obviously go well, but maybe in public.
It's an example.
Yeah, as an example. It's an example.
Yeah,
right?
it's an example.
We are in a public space. Right? Kidia pause, right? I don't know, maybe my phone or something, right? And having that, please don't shout here. Please observe, okay, this I am trying to up as a partner. Can we have a control? Or we need to talk about something. I didn't have on board, baby. No, I didn't like it when you did 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You see, this means I hurt you. But if you do it right there and then, I feel small as a man. That's number 1. I'll give you another example. Another example, approach, right? Maybe right? You can lady, about 8, and I can get home about 6 o'clock, right? And I can go expect to engage. I feel since giving the banner, get attend the banner. Do I know Google it usual and how you feel? Let's say 10 hours, right? Inclusive baby. You hope try get home a bit earlier, maybe 2 hours you know, get home at 6 o'clock, so that when you get home, you can be with the kids. The kids need your time. Me as your partner, I need your time, right? Oscar, fair without me not understanding what you hope is.
Yeah.
That's how I meant.
So then now I have to play the devil's advocate.
Please play the devil's advocate.
So what happens?
Yeah.
I'm probably every time we feel late. That's how I would have said it. Every time I feel late, get cleaner, of
course.
And then get clean, get Joanna, get a little of it. So nice for it. When ungena kwa go fitla go ntong ka pela nyana so re go gona thusila wena every day o fitla late.
It's hard, but you can say it. It's not no. What you said right now, it's alright, right? But it just depends how you say it. Right now, I go so let's talk about the baby.
Yeah.
You know, so say you can still say it, right? But in a more dignified way. In the corner, you want to talk about it. Yeah.
Okay, baby. So Hossein ha ke tloga ke mosebetsing ke gotla ke kgathetse.
Yeah.
I could look at it, I understand. I have to do the chores, get clinic, everything else.
Right.
So, but I come back very tired. Go fit like an apple. Eliana. Or fit like them to hold to that, but now I'm busy. Busy about to get home. Some of the things that
are the house chores. Yes.
So, get go put to so we can balance because I'm also tired.
Perfect. South African men will change if all South African women speak the way you just said right now. You use the tongue. Use the tongue that way. I'm telling you.
Lord, I need help. Lord, I need help. Okay, all right then.
Yeah.
I understand a bit of how us women need to communicate.
Yeah, use the tongue.
Yeah.
Because we are building again.
Yeah. So what are the other things that women say in towards men? That destroys men. Things like what? Like that example.
I don't know because there's wordings something like exactly. You know, you get women that tell their men you understand?
Yeah.
Wow, your partner, the person that you said Kamarad, you know, those are some words that right? And Bonda Basalo control. Degrade a value of a man. A man is a man. Regardless of what show me or how show me, right? Don't approach him and say, "Nya pegela, nya gabereka, wakushisha again." But if I list the two kamuka, and then when there's a param, there's a petty word that I've heard some women say to another man, come husband, param, how do you see? I
do them all the whole day doing nothing. Param,
you param.
Yeah.
So this influence in Jitabu you know what has been utilized by the tongue stays. It's not like or something. I'm not promoting that, but I'm just saying what's being added by the word stays there.
Yeah. And I think also there are ways where we can communicate. So now has ability, and according to your own perception, if you going to work, how things are not the same or things are not done. I think at times there's always a thing if you check out the camera this is how much work that is taking place at home, right? Even with the men and your woman stays at home, if the camera how much of things are done when after how until 8 until 4 o'clock when up and down, you have your tea breaks, you have where you sit down with your colleagues and have a chat and enjoy, or understand. So why is it that I'm not supposed to have my tea break and but there's a lot that goes on, especially when you've got bana and especially with the little ones as well. So it is important to know how we need to communicate, but and moho is with your expectations is that ask questions to saying, I left only busy, for example, you are making assumptions because you know obviously I don't know but to say only busy but what you know, and then the person don't say I did laundry I saw or and I had to go up and that's why I haven't, you know, until you can start having to ask questions about your partner's day, you'll be able to understand what was going on, you know. Yes, at times your partner was focused on I'm learning a course, your partner was focused on to a point where they even forget to look at you know, understand. But the manner of how we communicate, right? I end up into but or I'll stand up.
See, like that, you are using your tongue to build.
Yeah.
You are actually using your tongue to build this relationship.
Yeah.
So that either way, it's like this, but I know that right? Approach it well and use your tongue to build that relationship. That's the aim. We are not here to demolish. So whatever that you know you're utilizing as a man, or as a partner, or as a wife, you're using word to demolish. Refrain from using that. Use words, examples that Jehovah has just utilized right now. 1, 2, 3. I believe who the rich do you understand? Yeah.
And if you don't like certain things, then communicate to say, these are my expectations. I'm expecting 1, 2, 3 to be done, or I'm expecting 1, 2, 3, or this is how if was on so do you understand? And other things in terms of how you communicate with your partner has not done certain things, or again we make mistakes, you know. So instead of having to say useless, you are like this, and encouraging words could be you are very strong, you are capable, you are firm, right? You are very strong, you are capable, you are good at you now mention all the strengths that your partner has, you understand? And to say when you use those particular things, you are showing I'm saying I believe in you. Yes, you've made this mistake. Please how get example so for example, if you're going to shout you're a hard worker, you are good at 1, 2, 3, you're going to you know. So imagine if now you are sitting at home, right, and not using the qualities that you have, right, then they go to waste. So please don't be demotivated. You are very strong, you are capable, you are a hard worker, and I know that you're going to find the job. So what's needed is for you to stand up and go get the job, go door to door, you understand? So basically what I'm doing is I'm using the qualities I see in you to build and motivate you so that you can get up as opposed to say you are useless, more parama. Hey, you're para. So and I think it'd be good for us to end it here so that we do not make this conversation long. So the question we are asking is that does leleme la gago la agana or leleme la gago le tsang? La tuba, right?
Why am I supposed to do the tweaking part?
Okay, Mr. Tab, what do you want to do?
Kidding.
I was going to shout you can still okay. And the question is rate your tongue. So from 0 until 10, and also ask your partner to rate your tongue. So that because there's other people who are very in denial of how they treat their partner. No, I think I communicate well. I give myself an 8. Number 4. Number 8. Rate your tongue. And the last one, as we said, because I'm a life coach and a marriage and relationship coach, it's important to create tasks. So from the conversation, after you've rated yourself, right? After you've rated yourself, what is it that you need to stop doing? Because there's certain the tone of voice and sign that you need to stop. How you communicate with your partner. It could be the choice of words that you sign to communicate with your partner. So what is it that you need to stop, right? And in taking action, what are you going to do in order for you to reach number 10?
Number 10.
Yeah.
Again, now we are working for number 10.
I'm working for number 10.
Yeah, Samba song come on.
And that's up for today's video. So thank you so much for watching. So they say life and death are in the power of the tongue. So so please do subscribe to our channel and like, and don't forget to comment and let us know on the 3 questions that we were asking.
You know what we need to do, right? Let's just go randomly. Most of them speak to couples like, hi daddy, hi ma.
That's a good one.
Right? Can I ask? Rate your partner, you know?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Give it to, share it with our people. They can also just
the clips with small clips.
Small clips, yeah.
It's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, bye guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.